3 a.m. in the morning in Portland, Oregon, totally jet-lagged. So I'm currently thinking about a presentation I'm giving today at the Portland Machine Learning Meetup about AI for the social good. And I am a guy who is thinking a lot about preserving privacy related to training AI models. And if you are thinking about AI for the social good, you can think about removing bad uses of AI. This is also for the social good, I think. So therefore I want to address one very important topic. This is what large corporations and government agencies are doing with our data. And it's not about, let's say, spying on an individual. This is something we can prevent if we really like to. The thing is sharing a lot of data, so a lot of data which is shared by a lot of individuals, allow large corporations and other entities to train AI models, and those models are reflecting the real world in a very, very accurate way. So it's all about the amount of data. And one famous example is, of course, Cambridge Analytica and the election of Donald Trump. So I'm not judging on Donald Trump here, I'm just saying that maybe the results of the election of the president had been, I wouldn't say manipulated, but let's say accelerated or catalyzed by Cambridge Analytica. Another example is, for example, Goldman Sachs, who they actually run an ML model on the rents of the city of Berlin, and they have just chosen to buy complete neighborhood in Berlin, and now the people who live there are suffering because the rents are rising. So those are things which are currently happening, and the first thing is to be aware of it. Now, that's the first step, and then we can think of how we can prevent this. So today I want to talk about federated learning and homomorphic encryption. This is not addressing this problem. That's important to notice. So federated learning and homomorphic encryption is only addressing the problem about data privacy on an individual, but those two techniques still allow to train models on a collection of data from individuals and still give government agencies and large corporates a competitive advantage. So the only positive thing regarding or with respect to this problem I've just talked about is that type of federated learning and homomorphic encryption allows individuals to share their data for open data projects with less concern. And that's something which I think is the only way to address that particular problem, because not sharing your data with the large corporates doesn't really work out. You can give it a try, so I'm trying that. I have a Fairphone 2 and I've installed Linux OS 15.1, so I don't have any Google apps on the phone, and even I'm not using WhatsApp, and living without WhatsApp and Google Maps, let's say, is changing your life. It's an interesting experience though. So I'm using Signal Messenger, for example, and OpenStreetMaps, OSM AND is the app if you're interested. Yeah, but open data is something which can really change the game. So I have two examples for that. So one is, both are Mozilla projects. So one is the Mozilla Common Voice project, where people donate their voice and transcripts of their voice to train AI models, and one project which is called Deep Speech is based on that. So that's a pretty cool project. And the other Mozilla project is a project where location data is collected. So if you're running an Android phone and you have Firefox browser installed, just go to the settings and then you can contribute to location data. So Firefox now tracks you in an anonymous way and records all the cell tower information, Bluetooth beacons and Wi-Fi hotspot information to Mozilla service, and that's open data source for location information. That's just some 2 examples. And yeah, privacy preserving sharing of your private data is maybe a good source for opening up your data, opening up your mind. Yeah, so that's maybe what I'm talking about today evening. I have to prepare some slides, but since I'm jet lagged anyway, I think I can just work on them.